Hello, welcome back to a fine video for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Today we're going to be going for Hippowdon. Hippowdon has a 20-20 10% encounter rate, can be only found in the post game at the desert area. It can be found on Route 228, which again is the desert area. Like I mentioned, 20-20-10, which means in the morning and evening it has a 20% counter rate, and in the nighttime it has a 10% counter rate. Makes up for the Cacturne that we made a few days ago. Anyway, with that, we're going to head over there. We're going to start in the resort area. And you just want to put on a rappel if you don't feel like going through grass, but it's really not that hard. And again, this isn't the post game, so if you're not here yet, you won't be able to get this Pokemon. It's not that accessible. Anyway, we're at Route 228 here. It's not a difficult place to get to. Well, I guess getting to the post game is a little difficult, but what can you do? And I just kind of made a detour there. I'm not 100% sure why. Oh well. Anyway, Hippowdon, here we come. And there we go, a Hippowdon. This Pokemon's kind of funny because its male to female variant is so significant, where it actually changes the color of the Pokemon itself. As you can see here, the female is a black color, while the male is a browner color, or a light brown color. It makes it interesting because people hunt this Pokemon, shiny hunt it, or even just regularly get into encounter, and then go, oh, I found a shiny Pokemon, a shiny Hippowdon. Well, no, not really. The shiny variants are much different. They're more closer to each other than the male to female variant for non-shiny is, for whatever reason. Not sure why. So when I was doing 71 wormhole shinies for a little while there in the past, Hippowdons were also always a interesting Pokemon when I would get a shiny of it, or whenever I'd get into a regular encounter of it, because I would never really be able to tell, hey, is this a shiny or is this not a shiny? And for the first 5 or so, I always had to pause the game anyway, or home screen the game anyway to take a picture, because I'm like, okay, it might be shiny, it might not be shiny, I can't tell. But it's interesting that this Pokemon has the two variants like that, and how shininess is also affected by the variant. You know, the female and the male shinies have two different colors, so that's pretty interesting. Anyway, we're gonna cut to when we actually capture this Pokemon. And there we go, we caught it. Make sure you're aware, as you saw the first kind of attack did, does no double edge, so you can die to that, which is unfortunate. It does come with a very strong move pool, but you can see kind of by the moves he was using them out. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you tune in for what we'll post next. See you, bye.